I can't even imagine not having a career. What would I do all day? Just stay home and try to, like, I could never just be a stay-at-home mom. I agree. Maybe stay-at-home, too far. Stay-at-home wife? Sounds lit. I can't believe I used to truly feel so empowered by being like, I would never let a man support me fully. It took me 2 years in corporate America to be like, yourself. I would love if somebody came in here and just took care of me. I will wash the dishes. I will go to yoga and make my little ass even cuter for you. Baby, let's live like we're in the 50s again. That's what I want. I'm over it. I am over it. No, I want somebody with money to come into this.
Modern-day feminists want equality between men and women. I think they want to beat men. They don't take any pride in being feminine. They grow their armpit hair out. They say we need to bring down the patriarchy. But who is the patriarchy? Do you think it's men who set all these standards for women to uphold in the beauty world? You're forgetting that other women set the standards too. As a woman, I think armpit hair on women is disgusting and unhygienic. I'm a woman setting that beauty standard, not a man. I also think a woman should pride herself on being a good mother and taking care of her family in the home. Not to say that you can't have a job at the same time, but no one can do what a mother can do, and you should be proud of that, not want to destroy that. Men and women are not the same, and that's beautiful. I'm proud to be a woman. I don't want to be a man. So on behalf of all women who like being women, can you guys stop trying to make us men?
When it comes to armpit hair, it's natural. Like, I'm not gonna really bash armpit hair because it grows naturally. You know what I'm saying? But listen, everything she said though is facts.
It's heaven again, a revelation from a woman with a unique perspective. Not long ago, there were many articles in the press about professional women lamenting the lack of good husbands. These women want the beauty of the cover of their electric jackets. These women constantly complain about the difficulty of finding a good partner and demonstrate a phenomenon called hypergamy, always looking for the best price.
Really messed up my life goals. You didn't want to stay at home and clean the house, take care of the kids, have dinner ready for your husbands when they got home from work. That is all I want to do. But no, you thought everyone wanted to be independent. I don't want to be independent. Now here I am, going to school because I'm ready to go to college and get them a job and education. Women.
Hey, she's funny. I like her. She got a little funny side to her. You know what I'm saying? Now listen, when I have a serious girl that's considered to be my wife type shit, yeah, I'm gonna be the one to take care of her. If she does all that for me, I'm gonna make sure she's good. I'm gonna make sure she's set for life. So this whole independent woman thing, right? It just makes women independent off a relationship. That's why there's a lot more single women now in the world, especially in America. There's a whole deeper meaning behind feminism now. I feel like it's been hijacked. And the woman will be quick to bash other women that want to be with a husband, that want to be taken care of, bro.
Hi guys, I'm so sad right now because I just came to a realization. These past few days have been so hard for me because you know how men say that women have toxic feminism and you'll get to a certain age and no one will want to marry you and no one will love you. I feel like I've gotten to that point, guys. I was so hung on to this feminism thing and I missed out on marriage and on children. And now I'm at a point in my life where I'm so bitter. I'm so jealous of people who have marriages because they are so happy and their husbands don't even cheat on them. And men are just the best. Right now is when I'm realizing I can't do without them. And right now I'm I don't care if you are rich or poor, tall, dark, handsome, ugly. I don't care, by the way. As long as you're a man and you're breathing, that's the only qualification I need because I'm just so desperate for a husband. There's a lot of pressure around me. So if you can DM me and propose, I swear I'll behave and I'll marry you immediately. I'll wash your clothes, I'll cook for you, I'll have your children, and I'll be obedient.
Modern dating is the worst it has ever been. Men and women are being pitted against one another. Both sides are losing and becoming very bitter. I personally have not seen anyone helping disenfranchised men learn how to communicate and relate to women. Being told 3,000 times that you need to find someone to be submissive to you is not helping you. I used to be a feminist before I saw the effects of third wave feminism. Men are isolated and they're terrified of pursuing a woman. And this has forced women into masculine roles where they are pursuing men. I think everyone can agree that this is not natural. And it seems that there are more and more people not starting a family. We need to focus on creating proper communication between men and women. We don't want men walking on eggshells and women being put in a masculine role.
For a successful woman in her late 30s or early 40s who has climbed the corporate ladder, has collected money, and decorated her walls with accolades, the game can be a challenge. Despite her impressive qualifications and achievements, the husband doesn't care about her degree. It's a job. Men are more attracted to women because of their looks, beauty, and appearance. In the comparative world, women are often seen as attractive, and because of these qualities, men are drawn to them. As a successful woman, you may have bought a house, driven a fancy car, held a high-paying job, and managed to limit your pool. You may be looking for partners who are as successful as you, if not more so. Men's attraction to young women can be explained by evolutionary psychology because young women tend to be younger, more attractive, more productive, and more fertile. This preference, derived from biology, leads men to seek partners who are likely to produce healthy children. There are chapters or sections in books that discuss the levels of beauty, and many studies from around the world and across different cultures. Men are shown pictures of women aged 18 to 70, and the idea is simple. Men find women in their 20s the most attractive. This idea of women as objects of beauty has been ingrained in men, and no amount of social pressure or effort to change this idea has succeeded. If nature wanted to equip females for survival, they would have more muscle, bone, and strength to repel wolves. But it is not like that. Modern women may not see it this way. They urge men to be quiet and non-violent. But when a man rejects a relationship with a competing boss babe, they label him as insecure. If women want respect from men, they should start by ensuring their arguments are sound. A common myth suggests that a professional woman in her late 30s or early 40s who works 50 to 60 hours a week for a decade or more will earn more than her boyfriends. These women strive for balance through hard work, but are often unaware of the inexorable laws of nature. For obvious reasons, these women ignore the fact that men and women share certain physical and mental characteristics. Men are designed to be providers, caregivers, and leaders, just as women have their own personalities and roles. They are nurturers and caretakers who raise children and provide for the family. Now, having climbed the corporate ladder, our ideal woman is looking for a good man to start a family with. If I could give advice to young women, it would be this. Choose your partner while you are young, and beauty is on your side. Age is on your side, but it won't be the same in 10 years. Some women want to settle down and start a family in their late 30s or 40s. I can only tell them that their window to get pregnant is almost closed. Men are interested in a woman's past. They want to know a woman's relationship patterns, the type of men she has been with, and her commitment. If you are someone who sends gifts, goes on expensive dates, and gives designer items to your partner, this information is important. You should know who you are investing in. Is she expensive, or is she just naive because she's 20 years old and doesn't yet realize that she won't regret being with someone who made her rich in 10 years? Women need to strengthen their identity. A woman who puts her career first may not have trouble finding a man when she's ready for a family, as many men feel pressure from women over 40. These women do not hide their desires. They remain true to the laws of nature. There are women who need to be aware of their physical characteristics, and they serve a purpose. It is more emotional for some reason. So, a woman in her 30s embraces corporate life under the guise of empowerment, but in her 40s, she may find that the men she wants don't reciprocate. She can set her own standards or move on with her life. Men are increasingly abandoning sex because they find it better to be single in their lives. They fear that marriage or relationships will lead to accusations or financial support from the courts, which makes these outcomes even worse. If men don't harden their hearts, women will be very angry. These are the same women who have long wanted to stand alone and tell men to stop approaching them. Although some women are very interested, many seem to have no idea what is going on in their lives. Many women are confused about their importance and desirability because of social media, especially platforms like Instagram, where they get instant validation. And that concludes today's discussion on MGTOW voice. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on future videos. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you all in the next video.